Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today on the bench is a junk find from a junk shop. This was actually sold to me for £10, not working. I did see, yeah, there it is. It was up for £28. I think it was working. And then something happened and yeah, they decided to sell it for £10 and I bought it. I made sure that they actually could power it up and it had power. So that was fine. I have actually been into this a little while now, and I thought I'd start to show you. Sometimes these things are so simple that these machines get thrown away for absolutely nothing. So okay, this is a complete sort of free fix. This is an absolute free fix. So it's a fairly basic machine. Let me just take that out. So yeah, this is a there we are. It's a Matsui VP9607A. This is the in the UK there was a brand of shops called Curry's, and I think it was their own brand. Matsui was their own brand stuff, which was basically rebadged cheaper stuff coming out of Asia and stuff like that, and they're remarkably good machines. I know they look terrible and they I've got pretty basic functions, but they were always so reasonably reliable, and they did good picture and so forth. So this one here, one or two scratches, but surprisingly in reasonably good cosmetics. It just needs a clean up. On the back here we have SCART, Peritel socket, audio out, and also RF in. Looks a bit corroded. It looks like it's been stored in a damp environment. Yeah, it does power up. I've had the case off and I've been diagnosing, and I thought I'd start sharing. So let's take the cover off. That was easy. These units are sort of the last dying breath of VHS recorders and stuff from about, I think it's probably about late 90s, 2000, something like that, 2003. I still haven't exactly worked out what it is. So on this side you've got the power supply here. It's a single board with the mechanism that actually physically sits into the board itself. So you've got the loading motor here, the carriage here. You've got circuit board for the front of it as well. It's incredibly basic. Yeah, it's just one of those machines that it's got no soul, no life. So these are essentially sort of mass market machines, and by this time they were very reliable. Oh god, the dogs are going mad. Right, okay. Yeah, so these are really reliable. Pretty basic functions. 4-head. It does LP, SP. It's got on-screen display, so you don't have all the buttons on the front. They're a bit common and garden, really, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd take a punt on this for £10. I thought, right, let's see what we can do with it. So the first thing, once I got in here, I took this off. Now if I put it on here, okay, this is the auto head cleaner. So what happens is this actually sits and actually goes up against there, and every time the dogs are really buzzing through that dog flap, every time you insert a tape or start a tape up, it actually cleans the heads. And as you can see, this thing is filthy, and all it's doing is contaminating the video heads again. So I just cut it out. It's the best thing for these. By the time you get there, sort of a machine with one of these in, it's already got contamination all over that roller, and that little roller spins up against the video heads, and yeah, it pretty much tries to clean the video. When it was new, it probably did it, but by this time it was crappy and gooey and so forth. So what I did was I clipped that out, just physically just took the whole mechanism out, and this mechanism here goes in there, and as the guides come out, it pushes it up against. So yeah, up against the head. So I clipped that out. I then cleaned the video head because they were absolutely filthy. They were really, really bad. I then did this pinch roller, which is a little bit still crappy. If I actually show you, you might be able to see. That's not wear marks. Those sort of edges on that roller. That's actually still dirty, but it's okay for now. Cleaned all the guides along here, and everything all seemed to be... Oh, sorry, there we go. Just to zoom out. Bad camera work today. So I cleaned all the guides along here. Yeah, cleaned the video head, cleaned the lip. The actual tape actually runs on. And then I pretty much got to this stage, and I thought, okay, this is going to be an interesting free fix, because I've worked out exactly what's going on, and I thought I'd share it with you. So, okay, so let's turn the TV on. There it goes. So I've just put you into 60 Hertz mode, so that stops flickering. Let's put a tape in. There it goes. Press play. Yeah, and there's no easy way to. There's no tracking adjustment. It's all done through the remote control, and it should be automatic. It's struggling to lock on to the audio, and also you can see the hi-fi occasionally just there. Yeah, it's a mess. And so I started looking at the transport, thinking, okay, well, what's going on? And I could see that if I zoom in there, the tape is actually quite loose. And if I gently hold back the tension, let's try. There it is. So that is me holding back the tension slightly on the tape. So to me, this is back tension problems. Let's stop that for a second. Let's just zoom back out again. Yeah, it's entirely back tension problems. So, okay, let's go and have a look. The dogs are just going in and out all day. It's just, I don't know what's going on out there, but they're enjoying it. Right. So if I bring this round, just pull that round, and let's. So when it's in play mode, you have this brake band which goes around the feed spool, and that is the tape. Let's just look this. The tape tension is adjusted by this bar here, which this one here, and this is attached to this arm. So this bar here and this guide, it pushes up against the tape, and this bar here goes all the way back, and the brake band is attached to it at that pivot point here. So as that goes towards there, it tightens up that band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get what I've done is to put a bit of tape over the sensor here, so it fools the machine into thinking that there's still a tape in there. And I'm just going to push that forward and actually get the tape playing. This is the arm that actually governs the actual tension on the back, on the take-up spool here for this. What's happening is that it's way too loose. So okay, let's have a look. So the band is attached to that guide here at that pivot point, and that attaches to the other side of the band. Let's zoom in. No. So this down here is a cam, and what you can do is you can put a screwdriver in there, if I can just get it in there, and when you twist it, it actually loosens up the brake, the tension on the brake. And if I keep on turning it, it then tightens it back up again. So what had happened is somehow the tension on this had actually slackened off so much that there was no back tension on the tape. So if I just put it back to there, and then we can then try it. Tape's in. Let's press play.
Foundation for the study of advanced sciences is under strict quarantine.
Perfect picture. Yep, even playing fast forward with at the right speed, with the bars in the right places. Audio sounds great as well. It's using hi-fi, so it's from the video heads. Look at that. It's lush. Ooh, ooh. So yeah, that was a completely free fix. So again, snipped out the tape head, the video head cleaner part because it was actually contaminated. Cleaned the video heads, cleaned the guides, adjusted the tape tension band, and we have a very decent picture. These, even though they look like crap, they always seem to give a good video picture out of them. And the video heads on this, I felt when I was cleaning it, you could feel them are actually pretty decent nick. They're protruding out of the actual drum quite a way, so it's not that worn out, this machine. And yeah, it's a lump of junk, but actually look at the picture. It's absolutely marvellous. We don't have a freeze frame or anything like that. It's absolutely perfect for watching stuff. So yeah, £10, bit of a deal. Got the thing working in about 15 minutes flat. That was it. This would have gone to the landfill. Thought to show you that not everything requires lots of money. You can fix things for free and take a punt on something if it doesn't work. If I broke it, I broke it. It doesn't matter. It goes into landfill. But actually now it's working. It will go to somebody who actually uses it. And I've got somebody in mind. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.